I just need to put everything on silent. Put some of them things in there. That's already on silent. And what? How's everyone doing? Oh, I got a message. Let me just check this. Might be about my plans for this afternoon. Please cry. It's not. It was spicy. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Da, da, da. I can't dilly-dally today, but I kind of feel like dilly-dallying. But I need to do it. I need to be done by 4 because that's when the exercising stops. 100%. What's first? I really should warm up a bit though. I'm going to do some star jumps. I've got to do ab day today, but I just don't feel very flexible from the last few days of working out. Oh, this song isn't going to pump me up at all. It's good. I mean, it kind of is pumping me up. I'm not going to lie. What's that one that I got the other day? Do 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 do. Oh, I shoot! It never got added into the playlist. Was it that one? I think so. Yeah, I just need to get pumped up. Hey, that was not what I just put in as my cute song. This is great. Why will I listen to this later though? We can have this later as well. Add to queue. I added to playlist instead. Yeah, alright. I mean, this might not even be the one I want. Can't remember, but we'll soon find out. Why isn't it showing up in my playlist? Aha. I get you. Well, no one's here to enjoy this exciting stream. Good. I was just sorting out the music. Yeah, I reckon I should do some star jumps or some shit like that. Let me get my little clock so I can time 30 seconds. It's easier because I can just look at the thing. Yeah, it's a real clock, like an antique. This wasn't the one I wanted. I don't think so. But it'll do. I hate doing star jumps and stuff because my everything like on my head starts shaking around on my glasses and whatnot. Oh god, I'm so stiff and achy from push day. True. Let's warm up. Wait, this is what always happens. I just start dancing. This is what always happens. I try and find a good song to motivate me for a warm up, and then I just start doing a ridiculous dance, and then the people appear. It's how we evoke the viewers. What the hell? Okay. I'll do 30 seconds on spot. I've got to kind of keep to my schedule today. I always say that. I know. Okay, and then I'm going to do 30 seconds, some star jumps. And then I'll do some 30 seconds prisoner squats. Star jumps kind of confuse me sometimes. I get the arms and the legs out of sync. Okay. Okay. Ay, 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 ay. Right. What did I just say? Prisoner squats. Prisoner squats until I get a viewer. No, I might stick with 30 seconds, to be honest. Slightly feeling them now. Okay. All right, I feel warm. I feel very warm. What's first on the list? Clean and press. I just need to dump this. This is like soda and lime. But I just want to use the same glass. One sec. I've got to stop saying that. One sec. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to get on with it. Ab day. I actually was kind of relieved to see it was ab day initially. Because in my mind I was thinking, is it leg day? And my legs don't feel that strong today. But it's leg day tomorrow, so hopefully I'll gain some strength throughout the day. Let's move this furniture a little bit as we do. What have I got to do? Clean and press. Putting 19 kg plates on it. And let me just do a little warm up with the bar. Though I like to just make sure I can remember how to do the exercise I'm about to do. Okay, I remember. 3. Okay, well, we'll put the weight on then, shall we? I don't want to listen to this twice in a row. I was only joking. Hey, welcome in, Sergeant Matrix. Good to have you on board this afternoon. I'm not sure if I've ever asked where you are based. It's this afternoon for me anyway, but whatever time of day it is. For you, hopefully it's good. I don't know what playlist to listen to, but I had a break from festive, so I think today I'm doing festive stuff this afternoon. So I thought, let's get it on, get myself back in the mood. Okay. Yeah, I've kind of got like a half day today. I've already done my work for the day. Pretty much got everything done. I was getting distracted by Twitch. Not gonna lie. I was meant to be doing stuff organized today because I knew I was only doing like a half day. And then I was just ending sitting there chatting to like Celsi and Psycho Commando. Like, okay, get on with it. 19 I need to put on here. So, oh, they're on here. That's why I can't see them. Yeah, but then after this workout at 4, my mate's coming round. So I need to keep my eye on my phone in case there is any updates. And we're gonna go get some festive food to cook and eat. I'm looking forward to it. I am. Don't know what we're gonna eat yet. It's definitely gonna be something seasonal, festive, rather, should I say? Kind of the same thing in December. So that's with 5 on 6, 7, 15, 7. 19 clips. Oh god, again I've done this. You know what? I was drying my clothes this morning, so the radiators are on because of that. I wasn't even cold today. I was just literally drying all my tea towels on there, but I just took them off before sticking the camera on. I don't want anyone to know that I wash my laundry. No, I was just kind of in the way of where the rack goes, so it did look a bit messy. Now it just looks messy in that room. They're all on that radiator instead. All right. Well, doesn't seem like a starting weight, but I guess that's what we're going to start on. Nice. The roses for me. I appreciate them. Rose for rose. Okay, let's go then. 10 of these babies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a bit loose. Wobbling. I can hear it all clanking. What was that? 6 I did, yeah. 7. 8. 9. Ooh, last one. Santa, tell me. Next year. Right. There we go. That warmed me up more than the warm up. Righty. Put those up too. This is going to be heavy. I didn't factor in how achy I was going to be feeling when I prepared this workout, because it's my first decent run back where I've done daily sessions with this pyramid sets. So it's quite draining on your muscles, obviously, after a week, especially more so if you've been being in a rest period for 2 months prior. So at the beginning of coming back, I felt quite pumped up, but today's probably the first day where I'm really feeling it. I really feel like everything's limp. I want to just hang loose. The muscles, the arms, the limbs are limp. Yeah, it's the first day I felt like that since coming back. I should probably have just done a cardio or HIIT sort of session today, but I don't know. I hadn't organized that in my head, really, is the main reason I didn't. I was tempted to. Let me take my socks off so I've got a bit better grip. I was too cold to consider that earlier, to think of it as an option, but I don't want to slip. So it's a bit heavier now, so I want to have some good grip happening. Next year, Santa, tell me. Righty. 1, 2, 3, Mother. 4 more of those bitches. Walking around. This better not be Robbie Williams. I'm gonna be real mad at it if it is. I've cancelled him from this playlist once. I know it seemed like I was enjoying it and singing along, okay? But they scammed me because he didn't start singing straight away. No, don't recommend it to me in future. As soon as I hear his voice, it just winds me up. I told them, don't recommend me that song in future. And they recommended it me again. How rude. Right, let me just open the door. That really made me ragey. It made me more mad because I was like, don't tell anyone. But I was enjoying it for a second. But it's because he hadn't started singing yet. I didn't know it was him. And as soon as I heard his voice, I was like, no, not this time. Vibe. Welcome in anyway. 6, let me get these last 2 reps done. 7. 8. There we go. Second set out of the way. Just doing some clean and press. It's my first exercise of the afternoon. Started on 19 kg plates. That's 20 kg plates. But the bar is 7.5. So I am going to attempt to put another kg on there now and put it up to 21 kg plates. So we'll be finishing on 28.5 overall. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. I was trying to play catch up a little bit from where I was before the rest. But also I'm trying to be mindful, as we all keep using the word now. Trying to be mindful, not to like push myself too quickly just because I'm competitive with where I was previously. Still though, it is satisfying to get back to business. New one's just begun. Right. So, if you're new and you're lurking, welcome in. Lovely to have you lurking. Pop a little emote or something in the chat if you don't have anything to say, but you want to show you're here, enjoying the stream or whatever. Always appreciated. I think it helps me in the algorithm if people just emote and stuff as well, because it's like it comes up as people chatting, engaging. So it's always good. Yeah, so I'm just doing a home workout as usual. Ab day, in case you missed me saying earlier. And I'm trying not to ramble too much because I've got plans this afternoon. War is over, apparently, according to Miley. Oh, if you want it. Oh, she's putting the onus on me. All right. Let's see what you did there. It's not me, mate. Now. 1. Merry Christmas, Miley. 2. I actually think I'm going to have a bruise on my collarbone now. It just hit there and I think I'm going to have a bruise. That's annoying. Well, it's not exactly warm, is it? So I probably won't have my neck out. 3. 4. Mate. 2 more. 5. Goddamn. 1 more. Welcome in the chat. Oh God. I'm glad that's the last rep of those. I struggled there. All right, they're done. Thank God. Robin, howdy, Robin. How you doing? You caught me at an out of breath moment. Hope you're good. I'm getting going today. Getting on it. Turkish get-ups are next. I'm not even going to talk about last time I did Turkish get-ups on the stream. God, I'm boiling now. If you're cold, I strongly recommend following along. Follow along in your heart. I don't know if it'll warm you up the same. What did I literally just say? Did I say 10? Yeah, I did. Ten is what I said. Right. I'm not going to keep asking everyone what the plan is for today because I saw a meme about it on Instagram and I realized, like, I think I might be mental. And it was just a meme and it was exactly what I always do where I'm on stream and I'm literally constantly asking everyone what's the plan. And then the whole meme was like that. And I was like, oh man, this is just because I'm so goddamn unorganized myself, isn't it? But I actually have a plan today. I have a plan. You're good. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. I'm feeling lively. Had to get the festive tunes back on because I'm going to have some Christmas food later. Festive food. With my buddy. So I thought let's get in the mood. Are you working? What the heck is this? Oh god. So I guess I'm going to face this way. Because we're not going to talk about it, but last time I did these, I tried to be more modest and I made it worse when I checked back. Gloves. And I'm going to pop that camera down a notch. La 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 la. Well, this is a spicy remix. What the heck is this? La 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 la. Wait, what? Spicier than I was expecting it to be. What the heck is this? You can pretty much release anything at Christmas, right? The Christmas tree is delicious. Lady Gaga. Never heard this before. I can't put this in the family playlist for obvious reasons. She's saying lick my Christmas tree. Gaga, what? What? What the frick does that even mean? It doesn't make it sound very appealing, does it? Normally people make it like refer to something like tasty, like cake or peaches. She's like referring to something like pine, spiky pine needles, the fragrance of like bathroom cleaner. Very random, Lady Gaga. She keeps us, you never let them know your next move, eh? We're going to do Turkish get up. So I've said 8 for the first set, but if it feels like I can only do 6, I'm only going to do 6. I'm only letting you in on that because I like you. Didn't even have to tell you. Could have said I was aiming for 6 and then pretended to be badass by doing 8. But I thought I'll be honest. Lady Gaga. This was the weirdest Christmas song I've ever heard. And I've heard some weird ones. Oh god, this is fucking heavy. It might be a 6 situation. Might be doing 6. Right. That's 1, babies. It felt heavy. Me under the mistletoe. Something fell on my face. Merry Christmas. There's no way that I can be on all the cameras at once, I'm afraid. I don't have the brain cells. Sorry. You look beautiful. Merry Christmas. Fuck. Tough bitch. 3. I can't look at you, really. I have to look at the weight. Sorry. Use my Matilda powers to keep it up there with my eyes, like. Okay. What am I on 4? Oh my god, no way am I going to do 8 of these. What was I thinking? I'm doing 6. I'll do 6, 4, 2. I got carried away thinking I could do 8. Stay. Beautiful. Yeah. That's 4. I'm gonna be here all day, mate. It's crazy heavy for me today. You've got this, SOS. You've got this. I think that might be the first time I've referred to myself by my stream display name. It felt weird and wrong. I am becoming her. I am her. I am SOS. Bitch. Fuck. Christmas. Last one, and then I'm supposed to put more weight on it, which seems like a bad idea. Okay, very ladylike, I'm sure. Very fucking demure. Very mindful, baby. Yeah. And here we go. That was really hard. Harder than usual. You might have heard me mention it a few hundred times. Piss off, I didn't do 8, I did 6. Christmas. So I only have to do 4 next time. Okay. Through the night. So I could increase it by 0.5 if I take off all the weights. All 2 of these weights. Okay, I'm being lazy if I don't do that now. The thing is, I was going to just add another kg on, but I think I'm going to struggle so much. So I think what I'm going to do is use these weights I never use, the 1.25s, and just increase it by 0.5 overall. Where the flip is the other one? I never use these bastards, they're all behind here. Let's be sane, shall we? So what's that? 2.5. So the night this Christmas will be. I can't figure out what I need to put on. God damn it, it's going to be such an easy math. My brain is already starting to get confused. I want it to be 10.5. So I just need to put 8 on. Yeah. Where are my 2.5s? That's one. Listen, it's not. You didn't tune in for my maths ability. If you did, why? Why did you do that? It's you that's in the wrong, if that's the case. 5. I need these, so then it'll be 6, 7, yeah, and then those. We got there in the end. So that's why I was hesitant to actually do this, because I knew it would take longer than I thought it would. Even though there was only 2 that needed to come off. It was like a whole sum that needed to be done for me. Looks like way more now. It's not. It's not. The other plates were just metal, so they're smaller. Oh, I missed everything. Oh god, I was just having an existential crisis because I had to minus 2.5 from 10. You can injure yourself really hard. Be careful. I'm always trying to be careful. I actually just came back from having a sprained rib, so I'm being careful. What's up? Where my leaf? Anyway, also thanks, Darksider. I appreciate you your concern. Hi, yes, y'all, Grotlek. How you doing? I'm feeling hot today. In like temperature sense, obviously. What's everyone up to? I'm doing app day. I've done clean and press. I've done my first set of Turkish get-ups. Just about to do my second set. And then after that, I'm going to do front squat and a couple of other exercises if you're sticking around. Trying to get myself in a festive mood, Grotlek. So sorry you got to listen to this again. Today I'm going to have my festive food with my pal. So that will be nice. Turkish get-ups. I'm only doing 4 reps, 2 on each side. Mate, I was struggling so much with the first set of these, Grotlek, so I should imagine this will be difficult too. 10.5 kg plates with the 7.5 bar. We're gonna get it. God, it was really rainy here in the night. I have some garden updates, but I'll do these first. Will motivate me to get them done faster. Okay, not that anyone cares, but I want to tell the updates, so that's the motivation. Alright, that didn't feel too bad. Makes me question my maths, honestly. 1. Okay. 2. I'll be over in a sec. 2 more reps of these guys. Okay. Let's go. Rep 3. Woo. Like I said, if you're at home right now, sitting there, feeling cold, I strongly recommend following along, because I'm absolutely boiling. I've got the back door open in the other room. Okay, last one on this weight. And then I come and say hey again. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Right then. That wasn't too bad. It's alright if you're just doing 6, 4, 2 reps. Feels fine. Feels good. So I just need to put it up to 11 kg now for the last. Thanks for the follow. Adjacent kitten. Nice name. That's a nice name. Does that mean you're kitten adjacent? Does that mean you're your puppy? Hope you're doing good. Meet again. Yeah, well, my gardening news is actually kitten adjacent, sort of. They've been doing my head in a little bit. I love the little babies. It's my own doing. I welcomed them in too warmly, and now they think that everything I do is for them, which is generally true. But I'm trying to dig up this bit of garden to make a vegetable patch, plot, whatever you call it. And ever since I started, they're like, wow, she's making us a luxury litter box. Wow, she's so kind to us. Let's use it as much as we can to show her how grateful we are. But because I've been doing other bits and bobs around the garden, and I've just been doing that like as and when I get a chance, because it's quite a big job, I hadn't realized quite how much they'd gone to town on that area in terms of using it as their own personal luxury litter box. I just managed to train them out of going all over the bit where the flowers are. So they probably were like, oh, we get it now. She doesn't want us to go on the flowers because she's making us this luxury litter box. That's not the case. I don't want them to crap in my garden at all. I just have to gradually train them around the whole garden. They're not mine. They're not my children. They have their own garden they could use. But last night, anyway, my neighbors probably think I was burying a body or something, because like it's just dark from 4 p.m. on, and I really wanted to get a bit of gardening done. So I was like, you know what, this is stupid. It's only 7 o'clock. Like I'd be doing it now if it was the summer. So I took the like ring light outside. I have like a little battery pack. What am I missing? Yeah, so I took the ring light outside with me into the garden, and it was like a floodlight. So then I was digging, digging this, because basically there was something really big in the base of it, and I need to kind of check what's under there because it's a raised bed before I would think about putting vegetables in, you know. So I was trying to dig out this what turned out to be a massive tree root stump thing. But I was like, mate, my neighbors probably think I'm like burying a body right now. Like, who is outside in the dark, like digging? And then I covered it over with some black plastic stuff, so in the night the cats wouldn't like fall in the massive hole whilst trying to use their new luxury bathroom, which is not what it is. But then it just poured down. So now I've made a pond on accident because it's a hole with a black top and a miniature pond. So that was a fucking mistake. That was accidental. Anyway, the tree stump that I dug out was cool. Looks like something like a wizard might use for something. Back to these now. 2 more to go. It's gonna be fine. Sleigh bells. Oops, I'm knocking into something up there, I think. I haven't got the most central grip. Oi, oi, oi. Fine. We did it. May your days bright. Next. I came down on the wrong side. So this I'm going to be on this, doing the same arm. It's fine. Doesn't make any difference to the rep. Okay, last one. Yeah. Okay, let's get balanced. Oh, why? Christmas. Oh, it's tilting. Right. Do. Okay. That's them done. Well, Moderately Chill said he wanted a demo, and he's too late. But he's gonna turn up now. We got front squat next. Not my favorite. It's not gonna beat around the bush. 28 kg plates on there. My leg looks nice. I should have brought the chair in so I could show you on stream. The chair got way more damage than my leg. I fell in a chair. I fell through a chair. I stood on a chair in the garden and I fell through. You can see that, like, when I looked at the chair yesterday, it made me laugh because you can see where, like, the foot's gone through, obviously, because there's a big hole. But you can see where I have to, like, pull the leg out because all of the bits that are broken are, like, sticking up. At the time I did it, I didn't really pay attention because it really hurt. And I was just like, get this thing off my leg. But now, like, yeah, when you look at the chair, you can get a pretty good idea of the scene that unfolded. It was so painful. And it's so irritating because I only stood on the chair because I was trying to be safe. Yo. Previously, I was climbing up the tree, and then I was like, this is silly. You shouldn't climb up the tree. You should get that chair and stand on it. And then I just straight through the chair. I should have climbed the tree. Oh, stabbed myself. Oh. I couldn't do that again if I tried. So it's undoing that for Christmas. This doesn't sound like Mariah. Who is it? Swanchy for a mile. This is not Mariah. Idina Menzel. Oh, I don't hate it. Buzzing Ranger, welcome in, my friend. How you doing? You good? You feeling good today? I'm just doing ab day. Just gonna do front squat, 28 kg, but I feel weak today. Everything I've started, I've been like, this feels heavier than I thought it was gonna. Maybe I should give myself a bit of leniency and start at 27. Pretty much every other exercise I did, I wished I would have started a bit lighter. It's because I've got like what's the word? Motherfucker. Can't think of the word I'm looking for. It's because I didn't have a rest day in a bunch of time, and then I've just come back to training, so it's really caught up with me today. All right, I don't mind this one. I was kind of getting a bit bored of the Mariah version after hearing it 450 million bajillion times. This one's a bit of a bop. What are you up to today, Buzzing Ranger? Hopefully you're having an absolutely lovely time, whatever time it may be. I think that's how I'm going to have to approach that statement from now on. I hope you're having a lovely time. Can't keep track of all the different time zones, my loves. Twitch time. They should just make their own time zone, right? Whatever time, Twitch time. Shit, that's actually a good idea. Twitch should have its own time zone. People would get mad about it and say like that Twitch had favorites because they kind of have to lean towards one more than the other, right? They're obviously going to be leaning towards somebody's time frame. Come on then. Bit enthusiastic of me wanting to lift the whole 28 kg up onto the rack. Not necessary. Right. Let's make a bit of space here so I don't have this all in my peripheral vision when I'm bringing it back to the rack. Oh, actually, I'm going to need to go behind it a bit if it's front squat. So you can all see my lovely face as I struggle to breathe. No. I get a little hoodie. All I want for Christmas. Cardio, 2 mile sprint. Wow, that's impressive. Intervals training. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I was literally thinking earlier I need to do some cardio. They put me through my paces on stream yesterday. FL Boy and Tomo came in and was redeeming stuff. I was struggling. I haven't been doing much cardio. Oh god, this was the wrong choice. It's really tight sleeves, and they were like inside out. God, that's just I'm only putting it on for a second, so I thought it would be fine if I just grabbed this one. It was close at hand. All right, with no further ado, as they say. No one says. 10 of these. Oh, oh, mate, I stubbed my toe. That wasn't great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. God. 8, 9, 10. Mate, that felt heavy. Run normal pace for 4 minutes and sprint for 1 minute until you reach 2 miles. I've done something similar before when I used to run. It's a good way to do it. I've heard somebody saying that's the most beneficial, or like that you'll get a lot of benefit out of running that way compared to other kinds. Whew. God, that effed me up with my loves. I don't feel like putting any more weight on that, but I also don't really feel like doing another 10 reps. The alternate options are add weight and do some less reps, or stay at this and do the same amount of reps. Okay, I'll add a baby amount. Seeing as I went to the trouble of getting those annoying 1.25s out, might as well use them today if I'm feeling a bit on the weak side. So finally your time, guys. You never get used. You feel included? There you go. Part of the family. I just don't normally do 0.5 increases, so these just never come into circulation. But now we know why we've got them, for when I feel like ropey. But I'm still here, guys. I still showed up. Oh, I'm actually not even on cam when I'm saying that. I am actually still here. See? Do you get somewhere nice to run, Buzzing Ranger? Do you have a scenic route, or is it because I live in the city? So I kind of part of the reason I don't really run anymore was due to moving at one point, not into this apartment, but I got out of the habit when I moved away because I used to live near a park. Oops, microphone. And I just really used to like to run around there. It was good. There was a good bit of an incline. Well, it was kind of one was a sort of gradual incline or decline, and then on one side, because the park's kind of triangle, and then on the other side it was like quite a steep incline or decline, whichever way around you ran it, and then there was a very long flat stretch. So I found that really enjoyable to run around because of the variation. So you could sort of plan out what you were going to do in terms of whether you were going to do incline, decline, gradual, or steep, where you were going to have your flat stretch. It was cool. But then I moved away from there and I was like, I don't want to run in the city. It always seems annoying, like skirting around people, and that's lots of people do though. And people run down on the seafront here. And again, to me, it just doesn't look very enjoyable because it's so busy, congested with people. I never really like running on my own. Oh my god, I did the thing with the toe again. What an idiot. 1, 2, I need to fix my knees. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These must be too close in. Some shit. Annoying. My little toe is going to be smashed. Fuck's sake. I only added 0.5. Whew. Okay. All right. Oh, you know what? I should have. Oh no, my phone. I need to check my phone in case I get a message from the person I'm meeting later. Also, I should put it on data because I don't want to use the Wi-Fi. It messes up the laptop Wi-Fi. Done. With. I didn't get a message from that person. That's all right. Same with that though. Let's turn the Wi-Fi off. Everything's connected to the Wi-Fi. All right, fixed it. I don't know if it makes any difference, honestly. So let me just rearrange these babies. Let's just change that for a 2. And do my last 6 reps. How was your shopping yesterday, Grutlek? Did you manage to get everything you needed? My Christmas song. All right. I had an idea earlier. Welcome in if you're just lurking. Good to have you on board. If you're shy, drop me an emote instead. Send me an emoji. Helps me, I think, in the Twitch factor, because it's the same as conversing with me. Even if you don't really feel like you didn't need to add anything to my rambling, pop a little emoji in there. I don't know if there's a shut the fuck up emoji. If there is, feel free to use it. Shut up and do your workout emote. I should make one. 6 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I went way too high on that side. And then on the other side, not enough. Okay. All good yesterday, thank you. Had to rush because some food, so all good now. Good, glad to hear it. I'll be supermarketing in a bit, but not like it'll be all right. I'm not going to get like my weekly shop. I'm just gonna go get some tasty snacks. Okay, my hands are hot. My whole body is hot. My brain is possibly hot right now. Whew. I started out this day freezing cold. And here we are, boiling. Okay, what's next? Can anyone remember what I said? I think it's Russian twist. Yeah. Well, we still managed to increase. It wasn't a huge increase overall on that one, only 1 kg through the 3 sets. But hey, better than nothing. Better than doing 3 sets of 10. That guys, there she is, the legend herself. How the devil are you? Sync me, I'm late again. Forgive me tardiness, but I do have a good reason this time. How you doing? I told you before, you do not need any reason to be here at any time. I never even think about it like that. So I was glad when people appear, is what I'm trying to say. I would never, you shouldn't think about the things you haven't got. You should be grateful for the things you have got. I wasn't thinking about the fact that you weren't here earlier. I'm just happy you're here now. Okay, I managed to get it out in sort of some semblance of a sentence. God, I'm so good at waffling. How's your day been then? Have you been busy today then, Batgaz? Have you been having a chaotic morning or just a busy one? This is all right. Who's this one by? It's not always festive playlists here. Oh, it's John Legend. Only a couple more days of festivities, okay, loves. We'll resume sanity again. Probably before Christmas, to be honest with you. I tend to get excited, very excited stuff at the beginning, and then the excitement wears off just as fast. So by the 24th, I'll probably be over all of this. So we're going to do Russian twists. Twist and shout. Let's put these bloody things back because we won't need them again. We're going to finish with side plank snatch after that. Okay. Has anyone... why am I so accident prone today? That was the dumbest thing. I don't know if you saw what happened, but it hurt. Well, where to begin? My boiler broke down around 6 p.m. Oh no. That's the worst time for a boiler to break down. This is everyone finishes work and they just suddenly switch the meter to double price for a call out. Got it repaired about 20 minutes ago. Spent the night no heating. Oh, that's such a nightmare. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it wasn't too expensive. They really charge a lot to fix the boiler. My dad had a problem with his and they were saying to him it was going to be such a long wait. He was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? There's like a kid lives here. But does not have a boiler. Oh, God, that really hurt my foot. Well, I'm glad they fixed it. Oh, you said it before, I think, that you have a council property, right? So maybe they're a bit more quicker to get stuff sort of sent out and fixed up if it's on their head. I'm annoyed at myself doing that stupid thing with dropping the barbell. That's going to be the second bruise of the workout. Why am I like this? Once I get too excited, I get so clumsy. And I was just telling you about the chair incident. Make myself seem like I'm just so incapable. 22 kg plates. Well, in total, really, because there's no additional weight with this little bar, not like with the barbell. This thing is just, I've never weighed it, but it doesn't get counted, whatever it is. We're going to need these two. This was killing me last week when I did it, so actually I'm going to start on 20. Why am I going to be an idiot about it? I've spent the whole workout moaning. I'm actually having a good time. Might not seem like it. I just feel so done in today. I'm glad I don't have to do any work for the rest of the afternoon. It was needed. You better not cry. So there won't be an evening stream tonight, of course, if you might have gathered. I reckon tomorrow I might try and get 2 in. Might try and do my workout and then do an evening stream. I'll try. We'll see. Shake it, baby. Do. Move the camera down as well. It's okay, I'm from the 1970s, and we are hardy folk from that generation. Been through bitter winters and power outages. The local authority are responsible, so they have fixed it. Good, yeah, good. I'm glad they got it sorted quickly. Have you noticed boilers never break down in the summer? It's always during winter time when you actually need the blasted things most. My radiator wasn't working before, and then like the way the guy came around and fixed it was actually like comical because he basically just came. Luckily, I didn't have to pay anything because my landlord's all right. He just sent this guy around that's like his handyman for the properties he has or whatever. So they're all very amicable. But he was basically the problem was that it hadn't been turned on for a while. And like part of the thing that's meant to spring up didn't spring up anymore or something very basic like that. But so he came around to have a look at it, and I thought I'd have to replace the. I still have the thing here because I bought one. It was like I thought I was going to have to replace this thing or whatever because the thing wasn't attached. And then basically he just came around and hit it with a spanner. He took the thing off, hit it with a spanner, and then it started working. And I was like, not sure if I wasted your time or you wasted my time. Like, you could have just told me on the phone that you were just going to hit it with a spanner. I probably could have managed to find something to hit it with. No, he's all right though. It was more like a comical situation than annoying. But yeah, I think a lot of stuff like that just seizes up if it doesn't get used. You're not going to think about servicing your radiators in the summer, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm glad I decided to start at 20. Baby. Maybe I shouldn't do 2 streams tomorrow. I need a proper rest day where I don't do a workout, because I think I did. How many days did I work out in a row? I don't know when this is starting. Where's the date? I'll have to look on Twitch because I've recorded this in a weird way. I'm enjoying. It's not that like I don't want to. It's just that my muscles are really lagging today, so I'm not actually being able to push it that much. And the sheer reason is that I just need a day where they get a chance to rest. But because I was purposefully trying to instill the habit of coming on at the same time, I have kind of forced myself. For you guys. No, it's just because I needed to get the habit set in. It was tactical. I already figured that I'd probably feel kind of run out of energy by the end of a week. I know what I'm doing. I'm not a professional, but I know what I'm doing. It's intentional. What's the time? Nearly 3. Oh, I'm flying through this. We know how to save money in winter here in Yorkshire. Big jumpers and long johns. Not that people today even know what long johns are. I've got some thermals over here. No, in there. Some thermals. Yeah, they're like great. I wear them under my joggers, to be honest with you, because I quite like to just wear a lot of joggers style clothing, not warm at all in the winter. But yeah, once I got some of, they're like the ski like underlayers or whatever they call them. They're so expensive though. If you buy the ones I got were like cashmere or something fancy, no, but you have to get like the real wool ones are so much warmer. I actually last Christmas gave both my sisters the same pair of thermals, which I just bought because they were really good. I think thermal leggings are the same as long johns. Yeah, no, we all need to keep warm on a budget. I actually don't have like my heating and stuff on in the night. I normally have the door a tiny bit open. I run incredibly hot, as in general, in the nights when I'm asleep. That's why I have to live alone. I'm volcanic. Okay. One, two, ah, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. So I'm actually just going to finish on the weight I had planned to start on. No way would I have managed to do anything if I'd started on that numpty. What? 1. Why do I keep losing all my little platies today? Oh. Have yourself. No. A merry little Christmas. Who's that? Cocoa Puff, welcome in, welcome in. I could see that it was a pink writing, so it helped me to identify it. I tried to set up my projector thing yesterday, and I struggled so much to get the app to work. I actually did manage to get the projector to work, but I couldn't get it to connect to my device. I really wanted to put the projector there, but to be honest, it probably won't show up because it's too light in here. I didn't think about that. When I was testing it out last night, it was the nighttime, so it was much dimmer in here. I am providing the dimness in this room right now with statements like this. I can't believe I didn't think about that fact, because I was fully looking at it last night with the intention to set it up so that I could project the chat onto the wall. You won't be able to read it at all in the daylight. Hope you're having a lovely day so far, Cocoa Puff. Good to have you in. Hope everything's going well. And I hope your boiler hasn't broken down today, like our friend Batgaz's did. Well, yesterday did, but now it's fixed. All right. 1. It's spinning me round. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's heavy. Enough. They're done. Now we're going to just do our last exercise, right? Oh, if there's plenty of time left, I can do some extra stuff, of course. Side plank snatch, 9 kg on the dumbbell. Alrighty. Always a pleasure to see you, and we are very grateful for the time you graciously share with us. No, it's my pleasure, genuinely, because I would be working out anyway. I did slightly reshuffle it so that I could catch more people, but as I have said many a times, that I am so flaky at finishing my workouts if I don't have company. It depends. I used to be really good at it, but like at the moment I just have a lot of stuff going on, like my fingers in a lot of different pies. And my mind always wanders when I'm working out, as you can probably tell. I'll go from one topic to the next. So my mind would be wandering this much if I was here on my own. But then normally if I'm here on my own, it leads me to go off and get distracted. So it's a big help, actually. I know, it's just nice to chat to people, because I do different types of work. Sometimes when I'm working, like I'm just working from home, like today I had to do a lot of computer stuff, very tedious, boring stuff. So I had a bit of a chance to chat to some other streamers that were this morning on, but I like talking with my mouth. Not so good at talking with text. I still need to get all my words out. I say too much to just be chatting away in other people's chat, to be honest with you. I'm like, zip it, taking over the whole chat. Went to Holland and Barrett. I thought you were going to say you went to Holland. I was like, I literally spoke to you yesterday. You've been busy. To Holland and Barrett. I like Holland and Barrett when they have those sales on. Last time I went, they had some kind of a deal. I bought something and then, I bought 2 things and then the woman was like, it's 3 for 2 on that product. So I was like, that's actually going to finally it works out well. Normally they just trick you into buying something extra, but on that occasion it was good. I'm good. I keep on being clumsy, and I dropped the bar on my foot earlier. I hit my collarbone with the bar when I was doing clean and press. No serious injuries, but it's one of those days today. Everyone be careful out there. It's a clumsy day. Happy to keep you company and offer encouragement anytime. A pleasure to do so. Thanks. Appreciate it. I would have showed you guys the cool gnarly tree stump thing that I dug out of the flower bed yesterday, because it genuinely is cool, except for the fact that it rained loads after I dug it out. But it looks so gnarly and cool. It must have been buried under the ground for ages. But it was one of those things, right? You know, when you do something and then you think, oh, I'll just do this on a spur of a moment, kind of a job that's been waiting to be done for a while. You've been putting it off, and you're like, I'm just going to do it now. And then you do it, and then afterwards you're like, I'm so glad I did that then. Because literally, I came inside, and I didn't even realize it had started to rain, but the cat came in and was all wet. And I was like, it's not even, is it raining now? And then after that, it just poured down. So I was really glad, because it made it so much easier to do it prior to having it poured down. It was way less of a messy job. It was been damp out there, but it wasn't like a mud pie level. But now it is. But now it doesn't matter, because I'd done the bit that needed doing that was going to be messy. So I was like, yeah, so glad I did that then, at that exact random moment. I don't know if you were in the chat when I was saying I probably looked really sus because I was digging a hole, like digging a big hole in the garden in the dark. Because it was only like 7 p.m. really, but it was pitch black. It's UK. So I took my bright light outside and was just doing it because I was like, it's not exactly late. But then I realized I probably looked really sus to all of the neighbors. Like, what's she digging a hole for in the garden in the dark? Kimchi. I love kimchi. I actually do love kimchi. It's so good. There was a place, like an Asian supermarket in the town where my sister lives, and they had such good kimchi. I used to buy it, and I always used to try to like not eat it too quickly, but literally every time I went to the fridge, I'll just end up having a little bit of it, basically, just like a little nibble. It's really good for you, I think, for your like gut health or whatever. But it just tastes nice, and regardless, I'd still eat it even if it was bad for my gut health, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh lordy. Somebody showed me this cool little recipe before. I don't really remember it now, but I probably still have it somewhere. And it was not like to make proper pickles, like where you properly pickle the vegetables, but it was a way to make like a kind of Asian kind of pickled vegetables, but you just make it like as and when, and it keeps for like a week or something. Like, it's not proper pickling, but you make like the kind of pickle vinaigrette and just some fresh vegetables and put it in the fridge. It was so tasty. I got so addicted to doing it. It was a bit similar to that viral cucumber salad thing you see a lot of people making actually on Instagram and stuff. It was a bit similar to that, the dressing they make. But I love that sort of taste, flavor palette. Pickles and stuff are nice. Okay, I'll do these 10 and then I'll come back to the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh mate. 9, 10. Oh, I'm feeling weak today. Yeah. We're still gonna stick a little increase on. Let's see. single arm exercise, I think it's acceptable to just add the 0.5. Why change the system we've been going with for the whole workout? Why change it now at the end? That's fine. So we just put it up to 9.5 instead. Is that right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.5. Yes. Okay. Oh well, if I finish early, I can put my little festive outfit on that I was going to change into. It's not actually, it's still very much gym wear. So don't think like, oh, she's going to put on something fancy, like a dress. No, because part of the festive meal involves going to get the food. So it's practical. It's just green. But hey, we can do that. All right, hold on. I missed some stuff there whilst I was doing my reps. You remember your dad years ago wanted to get rid of a tree stump from a garden. That time he had a powerful 3.5 litre car, so he tied a chain around the stump and around the tow bar of the car to pull it out. Guess what happened next? Coco Puff's going with tow bar broke, and she's right. Yeah, it broke the tow bar clean off the car. Meanwhile, the stump stayed firmly where it was. Yeah, I didn't know how far down I was going to have to dig this thing. I really couldn't tell. I was being really wary because where it is, like in the garden, there's this pipe comes out of the house and it sort of points down there. And so I wasn't really sure what the pipe is for or going to. So when I hit something initially, I was like, oh, I want to be really careful just in case there's like something buried under there to do with like the drainage of the house or to do with the boiler system or something. Because where the location is, it kind of could have been. I was just being wary. So then I realized it was this tree stump anyway, but it was a bit mysterious because obviously I never knew there was anything under the ground. It wasn't half sticking out, it was proper under. So it was kind of like being an archaeologist digging around in this thing. It's kind of fun. I was like, being an archaeologist would probably be fun. What's going to come out? And like the way it looks is cool. It's like it's like a tripod sort of shape, like three gnarly roots at the bottom going up into this stump, and it's all like twisted and gnarled. But when I cleared the mud out around from it eventually, there's like the centipede, there's the guys with all the legs. He was just like sitting kind of on top, like almost like sitting up, and I was like, it's like it's his castle or something. I actually felt a bit bad because I was like, this is like probably his underground mansion, and honestly it is a pretty cool underground mansion for a centipede. You can still live there, but it's just above ground now. It looks really like sculptural. So I just took it out and then I was like, I'll probably still just leave it somewhere in the garden, just like as an attractive lump of wood. I think I started on the other arm last time. Not that it matters, but let's do it the same. Yeah. So then obviously I dug out the tree stump, covered up the ground so there wasn't a big hole for cats to fall in. And then it actually poured down. So now I've got a pond. Miniature pond accidentally. Oops. So it was good timing and bad timing in some ways. I didn't intend to make a pond. I'm sure we can deal with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh God! Oh, I was going so wobbly then. My feet started to go cramped on the sole of my foot. Do you ever get like a cramp in the sole of your foot? It's the worst. It's actually not the worst. Don't know if anyone else gets this. I've looked it up once what it is, and I can't remember right now. I've had it since I was a kid, and it's like when you wake up in the morning, you're like half awake. Sometimes it happens when you're sort of just in bed or whatever, asleep, but you're half awake, and then you go to have a really good stretch in your legs, like you straighten out your legs, and then it's like you stretch it too far, like the stretch is too good, and then it like twangs something in your leg, and then it's like you can't, it's like a cramp kind of thing, but it's like you can't really make it go away, like regardless if you straighten it or tighten it in that moment, it's so painful, and then you're just in bed like, ah. It's so hard to explain, but I've always had that since I was a kid. I finally found someone to explain what it was once, and I've literally forgotten. It's basically some kind of a cramp, but I can't remember what the reasoning for it is. Centipede ran back inside and told his family, "Back up, it's moving day." Honestly, the way he was looking, it was like something out of James and the Giant Peach. Like he was on top, like, oh crap. Because obviously prior to that, it had all been mud on top of him. He was like, but I let him stay there. Cramp is a circulation issue. Maybe a good idea to speak to a doctor, but it happens regularly. It happens on my legs. I do have bad circulation though, because I have Raynaud's thing. I think they call it Raynaud's disease, but it sounds so severe if you call it Raynaud's disease. It's just Raynaud's, but it's the circulation thing where your fingertips go white and your toes go white. I think sometimes cramp can be to do with dehydration also, or like stuff like salt, sodium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I never go to the doctors. I actually hate them. I don't rate them at all, the GPs. And you can't go to a specialist without going to a GP. So I just don't go. They're never any help. It's always a massive waste of time. I'm fine. It's in the snow. Shoot, I was thinking of something. It wasn't to do with the garden. What was it to do with? I was going to ask you something. Dang, I have to go backwards in my mind. Where was I? Circulation. Darn it. I can't remember. I had something on the tip of my tongue that I was going to ask you. It was something I was thinking about off stream as well. And then when it came into my head, I was like, oh yeah, I was going to ask that. Oh well, shoot, never mind. Yeah, I don't really mind the creepy crawlies and things in my garden. They don't really bother me. I leave them be. They bug me a bit how they eat my, no pun intended, they bug me, how they eat my stuff. But I mean, it's kind of their domain out there. What's sort of irritating me is that I keep trying to get these pigeons to be my friends, and they won't eat the food I'm giving them. They're not receptive to my olive branch of friendship. I made a little thing to put the food on, and they're just ignoring it. Rude. Because to start with, I thought they were scared to come down into the garden because one of them was a pigeon got eaten in my garden once. Nothing to do with me. Guess it was a fox or a cat. But one time there was one that had been eaten. So then I thought, well, I guess maybe they don't want to come down into the garden because they're scared they're going to get eaten, fair dues. So I made a little plate, like a little saucer thing, and I attached it up onto the fence post where they kind of hang out. I haven't touched it. Absolute waste of time. Absolute waste of time. I was really proud of myself when I put it out as well. I was like, oh, they're going to love that. They didn't give a damn. I like feeding all the little critters in my garden. Oh, I took such a cool video. I'm going to put it on my Instagram, actually. I know I always say I'm going to put stuff on Instagram, and then I haven't done any Instagram this week because I've had loads of computer admin that I needed to finish. So whenever I pick up my device, I'm like, don't do it. Just do your admin. You know you shouldn't be doing this. But I took such a cool video when I was having my morning coffee, which I still strongly recommend everyone to do first thing in the morning. Put your coat on, have your coffee outside. Just look at the birds, look at the squirrels if there's some nearby, whatever. Just look at the clouds if there's nothing like that. It's really like a nice start to the day. But anyway, I was watching the squirrels in the tree the other day, and it was so cool. They were like roaming around, but they were chasing each other. There was 2 at first chasing each other, and then a third one joined in. But the video is actually really cool because it's like a silhouette kind of thing. It was nice. It always chills me out in the morning, and then I just finish my coffee, come in, get washed up, get ready for the day, stops me from feeling all frozen first thing in the morning, to be honest with you. Normally, once I get out of bed, I feel cold and frozen. So doing that just really helps me to like change my thermostat to the day mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Santa's coming for us. All right, this is going to be my last exercise of the day. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. 5 and 6. The mat is like splitting. Oh, I don't think it was on. Oh yeah, it was a bit on camera. That's what I was talking about the other day when I was doing reverse lunges. I don't know if you were here or if you remember. I was saying once I did reverse lunges with the barbell on my back, and the mat started spreading like that, and it was like, you know, when you have a little heart-stopping moment where you're like, oh god, because it was dangerous. So that's what I was meaning. Yeah, exactly. Good demonstration of that. But so that's why some exercises I don't do on the mat. Depends on the position, and you can't really do press-ups on here because of that, because it's in 6 pieces. I actually have some more pieces of this mat, but this seems to be working out well in terms of, like, I have to have this as a functioning living room as well, and I don't like having to like reassemble and deassemble like a whole gym every day to get my workout done. So I try to keep it kind of like in a way where it can be multi-purpose. So normally in the day, I turn this around this way, and like just by absolute sheer luck, it's the perfect size to shove underneath my sofa, and then the sofa comes back over here a bit more, and it's just kind of like a rug. But I don't like let people to walk on that with their shoes on if they come in here, because I like to roll around on that, as you see on stream. Yeah, so I just try and keep it so it's easy to get at stuff. But I do have a bit of a floor seating area going on over here, which I don't think it's on cam. Can't see it behind the bench. Some seating, which is like the other bits of my mat, and some cushions, and then a yoga mat if you want some extra space. Kind of like sit on the floor a lot in this house. I always have been the person that sits on the floor. Oh shoot, I remember what I was going to say when I was thinking, what was I thinking to say? So I saw this video on Instagram. That's literally the beginning of so many sentences. I saw this video on Instagram. What were you saying back, Gaz? If there were cats in the neighborhood, birds will stay away from the area. They are pigeons around. They just stay, I think they stay away because they know the cats come. But that's why I put the thing up. I'm trying my best. Britain used to have red squirrels, but then the grey squirrels were introduced to Britain from abroad. The grey squirrels killed all the red ones, and now the red ones are very rare. It's not, this is actually incorrect. I would like to add, partly right. So we did have red squirrels, and we still do have red squirrels, just very rare. Then the grey squirrels came over, correct, but they're not predators to the red squirrels. They're just more hardy, and they're better at like getting the food and stuff. Like they're kind of like just upgraded in terms of how they deal with hibernation and stuff. So I think what happened was that they kind of ended up taking all of the food and stuff that the red squirrels would have normally eaten, and then numbers got reduced really massively because of that. Oh no, my nail. These are the ones I did myself, so now this is a great advertisement for my abilities. But yeah, so it was more like manslaughter rather than murder. I'm gonna. I don't think it's intentional. They were just like surviving themselves. I think that they got imported. Did they get imported over here on purpose, or was it one of those things where they accidentally got imported over in a box of some other produce? It's all grey squirrels around where I am. When I where I grew up, I think in Seven Oaks they have red squirrels because my parents had some in their roof, and you can't because they're protected. Obviously, you can't you wouldn't want to get rid of them, but it's not ideal if they're in your roof. But there's different rules about what you can do with them. You can't recall maybe both. They don't eat other squirrels. Nuh-uh. There's loads in my garden, but they're a bit irritating because they dig up like bulbs and stuff. Like I'll plant my bulbs now in like autumn, and then just because they're like, so some squirrels do a lot of gathering and burying, and then other squirrels just keep their eye on what the other busy squirrels are where they're burying stuff. Yo, what's up? How you doing? We're having some squirrel chat. My workout's done early today. I'm pretty good today. I've whizzed through. How's things going with you? Has everybody been over to check out Kildion's channel before? I definitely have told you to, so if you haven't been over, why not? Why not? I've got a chill day planned today. You're here for Squirrel Chat. We were just discussing whether it was manslaughter or murder with the grey squirrels and the red squirrels in the UK. Because the red squirrels are native, and then the grey squirrels came over at some point long before my time. And then a lot of people are like, grey squirrels, I mean, they killed the red squirrels, but it was manslaughter, in my opinion. They just ate the resources that the red squirrels normally eat, so they got diminished numbers. But it's controversial. It's controversial. I like all squirrels are equal in my mind. I just only have grey ones in my garden, so they're like my pals, kind of. Wild little guys. They're not my pals. They're just wild. Accept responsibility. Long before my time. Yeah, I don't know who brought them here. I don't know who brought them here. Why would you do that? It's an island. Get a grip, guys. Get some sense in your head. So today I've got my work done. I've got my workout done, and I've got to go out in a bit for my food buying and festive eating. So that's going to be nice. What are you doing? What are you doing today? Yeah, I'm actually done. I even did a warm up today. I don't know how comes I managed to get this all done so quick. There was talk of me putting my festive outfit on, but I think I've made it sound like more of an outfit than it is because it's literally just green jogging bottoms. It's not like a dress. It's just one of my standard streaming outfits, but green. Working your face off? Oh God, no! I like your face, man. I like it how it is. It's gonna be all sad and haggard if you keep doing that kind of stuff. It's gonna look all sad and haggard like a person that's been working and being sad. I don't like the sound of that. No man, you're looking good the last time I've seen you. Looking flippin' sexy as fuck. As always, go have a look, guys. Go on, give me a follow just so you can see whether I was right, whether you concur. Ab exercises. I was just doing abs, so they might be popping a bit. I think my 2 months of eating and whatnot helped a bit. Eating some snacks. One of my nails fell off, so that was absolutely great advertisement for my new nails services. Does anybody want to get their nails done? They might only last 2 days. It was an intention. The reason why it came off right is because I purposefully put this stuff underneath, which is like a peelable top coat, because I was thinking my nails are fucked. I don't want to have to go through the whole process of redoing the takeoff. But that stuff was more effective than I realized. So it peeled itself right off. Cool. I have to redo that. Anyway, nail chat. So, who's on today? Who's on? Who's about? You streaming later, Kill Dion? I actually won't be on Twitch a whole bunch today. Limitless is on. That makes sense. That makes sense because my mod's like AWOL, fawning over Limitless, no doubt. Fine, Grotleg, don't worry about it. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. Shall we raid over to Limitless then? I know that's where you all want to be, really. today. Got a holiday party later tonight. Yes, exactly. Same, right? Same. That's what I'm doing. Are you going to take them all? Are you going to tell them about the spiked slushies, the holiday slush idea? Turn up with a round of slushes yourself and be like, bring them some Frosty the Snowman slushies. Do you guys have Malibu in the US? I'm guessing you do, right? Surely you do. I feel like Malibu's international. That one. I know that doesn't look festive to you, okay, right now. But what about the fact that there's Christmas hats on top? Yeah, you need to get yourself some slushies, as you guys call them. Slushies, I think. We just call it like a frozen Fanta or a slush puppy. And then you put the Malibu in. That's a Frosty the Snowman right there. You turn up with that, you're going to be the talk of the town. That's a little secret I'll fill you in on. I've got this other thing I might put. I don't know if I'm really allowed to. Oh, I have an 18 plus on here because of language. I was like, I should probably shouldn't be just showing off all my boozes. I'm kind of wanting to put this in a slush though. This looks lit. I've used it to store my scrunchies on. Cherry marshmallow ginger liqueur. It's really strong. It's like 13, 20%. 20%. That would be legit in a slush for sure, right? Cherry marshmallow gin liqueur. It's gonna happen later. Ah, thanks. You're dope too. You're dope too. All right, my lovelies. Gin. It's cherry marshmallow gin liqueur. Refreshing gin liqueur with cherry marshmallow flavors. It says, mix me with tonic water for a delicious long drink or pair me with lemonade. I flipping hate it when they make it seem like the food is talking to me and it wants me to consume it. That is a pet peeve for me. I wish I hadn't read that. Why are they trying to make it be a thing that wants to be eaten? That's weird. Drink me with lemonade. No, you're a thing, not a us. Get in your lane. Stay in your lane. I'm glad I caught you too. Yeah, you caught me at the right moment because, to be honest, I'm just about to raid out. I think we're going to head over to Limitless. So if you want to join in for the raid, stay tuned. Stay put. Get in the car, kids. Get all your shit. Auntie SOS has got things to do, and I don't want to be finding your effing crayons and coloring books down the back of my sofa for the rest of the day. So get all your shit, because if I find anything after you've gone, I'm putting it straight in the bin. And get in the car, because I'm going to take you over to Tay's house, Auntie Tay's house. And honestly, she'll probably be kinder to you and look after you nicer in a more wholesome way. But that's what happens. Sometimes you get dropped off at your mean aunt's house. Start raid. Who's in it? Oh, Tomo's over there. So all your friends are already there. Don't be scared. Let's see if I can facilitate the raid. All right, I've loved you all. I'm leaving you all back, guys. It's always a pleasure. See you all over there in a mo. Bye.